Well, welcome along everybody for another adventure in Raymond. I'm not sure if you watched the first two parts, but this is probably the most exciting one. We go under a narrow arch, which actually compared with Raymond is quite big. We go along a very narrow road, which is a bit scary, and Raymond gets his feet wet in a Ford. I hope you enjoy the ride. We're coming up to one of the most interesting features of the stretch of road, which is like a bridgey thing, 10'9" height, and it's very narrow. Interesting thing is the caravan and camping club, there we go, they've got a site which is the other side, this side of that bridge. So I think you're not going to get your caravan through there easily. It'll probably make you come a different way, but you'd have to be a pretty good driver, I think, to get your caravan through that without damaging it. Thank him, even though he could have got through. This is more like it. It's probably about a few more people about, as I may have expected. I haven't parked here for some time, but my recollection is it is quite expensive to park. Car park, pre-book tickets only. Yeah, interesting. We're heading now in the direction of Burnsall. That was Bolton Abbey, part of the Duke of Devonshire's estate. I think it's the Duke of Devonshire that owns Chatsworth House down in Derbyshire, which is another nice place to go. Last time I came this way, the roads were nowhere near as well surfaced as this. I think it might well have been used on the Tour de France or Tour de Yorkshire last year. So, you know, obviously you can't be seen to have roads at the desperate state they really are. So you've got to resurface them. I guess we all win in the long run. Hoping to find a turn off on the right, if I can remember where it is, and it will take us back towards the A59, but through a ford. Yeah, Raymond goes through a ford. Not done that in him before. It's not a deep one, it's not a big one, it's just there, and sometimes these things have to be done. These roads really are quiet because there is nobody in my rear view mirrors at all. There's not exactly a lot of traffic coming the other way. Very, very surprising. And one of the things I nearly did was not come out at all today, because you heard all these rumours about, oh well, you can now start seeing your mates and that, and I think it was reported in the paper that there was something like 10.5 million cars expected to be on the road this weekend. Probably quieter than normal, which is great. Right, here we are at Barden. There's a right turn just coming up. I guess the Tour de Yorkshire didn't go down that bit. I think it's down here where we go to find that ford. Coming good. Right, let's go over here. I have a feeling it's not actually on this road at all, but I need to turn off in a second. This lovely bridge we're going over. That's an old bridge, isn't it? Blimey. I'm feeling that we have to turn right somewhere off of this road. The view down to the left did look very nice. This is the place, this is the road that the Ford is on. Double back on yourself to get the... Can you do it in one? No, you can't. Single track road now for 4 miles. Good job, Raymond's a narrow little boy. Certainly not a road for hooning down anyway. The question is really being able to see as much as anything else, and expecting that there will be other road users who may be coming towards you, cars, motorbikes, bicycles, pedestrians, whatever. I haven't been on this road for a very long time. I think last time I came on it I was on my motorbike, or maybe in the Defender, both of which of course are ideally suited to this sort of road. Down into second. You're driving like this that you actually wish the ergonomics in Raymond were a little bit better for the wipers, because you have to take your hand off the wheel to operate them and you need them every couple of minutes, because there is no intermittent function. But then, you know, it is the car it is. Yeah. So heading back, as I say, towards the A59 this way. Let's go for fourth, just to cruise along. But it's very bucolic. All the more remarkable really for being fairly near to both Leeds, Harrogate, Otley, which are, you know, reasonably big commercial centres. More pedestrians, with these people. So it's now 17520 on the miles, so you know, we've not come far at all since we've filled up. Good for the long travel suspension on the 2CV. It does seem, I must say, a very long 4 miles. But then I'm not used to the road, so it's always the same. Motorbike. Oh, they stopped for me, that's good. Saw those guys actually in the petrol station where I filled Raymond up. That's interesting, isn't it? So yeah, I think the Ford is just at the bottom of this little bit here. So it's like haunted woods. Still not here, no, I thought it was down here. There is one, honestly, on this road. Hopefully we'll not meet anybody coming the other way, because this is not a good place to try and pass someone. I think maybe last time I came on this road I thought, no, I don't really want to do that again, it's really scary. And I was right. And it has been raining, so I think the Ford will have some water in it. Somebody from the other way, curses. I'll have to go backwards because actually I'm not that far from a bit where you can go round. Definitely easier for me to go back down the hill than him to try and reverse up to this space here. Always on these roads, a good idea to keep your mind on where the passing space might be. So, just for ease. water on the right, which might suggest the ford is not that far down. Ah, there you go, there's a sign. Ford. Here we go. Take Raymond through the ford. Yeah. Never done that before in the Raymond. I'm not entirely sure it was worth the overhead of the horrendous bit of road. You know. There you go. Can't do anything about that. But it's all part of an interesting little life experience. The first gear hairpin sharp bends there, which is good. I did it with no crunching. You won't believe me because it was off camera, but I did manage to master the old double D clutch. I say master, more really a case of it got away with doing it back into second. I've no idea what the steepness of this hill is, but it's been first and second gears basically since the Ford. Lovely house. View, you probably won't be able to see the view, but my god, it's a very, very nice view to the right. We'll still leave it in a second because we're going downhill now. Coming back out onto the A59. The decisions of which way we go now, but we're going to go back this way. Not necessarily the shortest way, but do have tea to cook when I get home, which, if you're interested, is chicken and lentil curry. 4 o'clock, is it? Yeah, it's come up to 4 o'clock. Plenty of time really to go this way. Well, we'll leave that one there. I hope you enjoyed the white knuckle ride through the very narrow road. I mean, perhaps it didn't look so bad on film, but believe me, it was a bit scary. There were some big drop-offs to the side, and not that easy to pass if you did actually meet someone at the wrong place. But thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed it, and I hope you can join us in future adventures. Bye.